Episode 18 of The Red Green Show.
Turn off your alarm clock. Turn on your VCR. Pull up the chair, pull down the table, and get ready for, well, whatever it is. It's fun, I guess. It's not really exciting. So, yeah, get ready for some fun. It's the Red Green Show, starring the star, the host, and my uncle, of course. Well, because he's married to my aunt and he's my father's brother. So here he is now, my uncle, your host, Mr. Red Green.
Please make sure.
Welcome to the show. We decided to have kind of a safety week up at the lodge this week because we're losing so many fishing days to injuries. I mean, you know, when you stub your toe on a cast iron stove and then you're jumping up and down and you end up falling on it and grilling your own rear end on a waffle pan and putting your head through the stovepipe. You know, that might be funny in hindsight, but boy, at the time it's darn inconvenient. So we thought we'd have ourselves a little safety week and make the lodge just a safer place to work and play and stub your toe.
What?
Are you saying to me I can't even start an interesting story without you interrupting?
Well, no, by all means, if you got an interesting story, but go right ahead. Please articulate it for us. Oh, yeah, okay, here's Red Green with an interesting story.
So anyway, we thought we'd start off Safety Week by making up some safety slogans. So we gave the job to Stinky Peterson, but unfortunately he fell off the ladder and landed on the paint roller.
Uncle Red, this whole Safety Week thing is, well, in the business we like to call it a drag. Dreary, depressing. It's not for this kind of show.
Why not? It happened.
Yeah, well, so in World War II, but we don't talk about it. The Red Green Show should be bouncy and alive with lots of visual effects like this.
Okay, spinners, that's different.
Award for best show directed by a nephew. You should think about things like this. So why don't you just introduce the next segment and I'll take us into it.
That's all right. I'll keep the story moving, Harold. I'll leave out the part about Moose Thompson and the boat hook.
Boat hook?
I ever heard, but I guess I could live with that.
Okay, so that's different.
Are you wearing steel-toed shoes?
No.
Good. But when I was just a little lad, my father gave to me a strange and almost baffling little toy that filled my heart and parts of my lung with glee. I shook it a couple of times, flipped it over once or twice, and then started rattling off the old man's shin. Can you imagine my surprise when it turned out to be a bottle of gin?
Handyman Corner.
This week on Handyman Corner, we're going to show you how to prevent this that I have in my hand here. Now this is not a charcoal briquette. This is a piece of bread, the kind of bread that helps build strong cramps 12 ways. The reason it looks like this is because this particular piece of bread just spent a little too much time in this unit right here.
The poster?
That's the kind of thing that happens when people are too cheap to buy a decent wedding gift. But today I'm going to show you how to fix a toaster. Now the first thing you do is take something like a fork or a kitchen knife, something like that. Stick it down in there and see if something's kind of got it jammed in there.
First, unplug it.
Well, that's good. That tells us the power is on, but I think we should unplug this. Okay, we get her unplugged there, and I'll tell you.
Alright.
There's only one of two things that can be wrong with a toaster. Number one, you got your Pop-Tart drippings in there, and they've seized up the ejection mechanism, plugged her all up. So what I use for that is the WD-40, or what we call the handyman's liquid wrench. I mean, this stuff could loosen the intestines of a warthog after a cheese dinner.
Kaboom.
Fire that down in there. Now, the other thing that could possibly be wrong with it is that the heat sensor inside the unit is stuck in the on position and just needs some sort of a jarring motion to kind of loosen it up.
A hammer.
So hopefully between the two, we've got this thing pretty well squared up. Why don't I just plug her back in and we'll just give
I'm
her
not
a
buying
job.
one.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it'll
say
be
I guess mine's the fair. I'm saying mine's the fair.
I need a couple more of those units. All right. All right. Let's just see what happens here.
Burst into flame. Right? Nope.
Well, she's not burning. I'll tell you, she's not even heating up. So we've done it. I mean, it's just that easy. Remember, until next time, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
So it didn't burst into flame like that would.
We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with a lot more info on the Safety Week thing.
Well, it's not about the fire extinguisher in the outhouse, is it?
Oh no, we'll let Open Session tell that when he gets out of intensive care. It is summer. The sun blazes for hours. You lean against a black car and then gingerly enter the variety store where you empty a bag of ice into the seat of your pants. It's not only refreshing, it's good sense. So anyway, we're really getting into this Safety Week thing.
I eat a muffin.
Thought we'd clear out all the litter and junk lying around, not counting the furniture, you know. So we started picking up all the crap, the tree stumps and the rubber tires and the hunks of bolts, you know, and the pieces of plywood and the tractor radiators and a lot of the drive shafts and the muffling equipment and so on. At least we got the front hallway cleared up. And then this time we started counting up the life jackets, and we ended with, I think, 7 complete life jackets and I guess about 9 what you call pieces of life jackets that we just duct taped them together and made a flotation ring for the beer cooler.
That was just great. Kept the pace up and everything. That was fantastic. Way to go. Why don't we just move right along with the next part of the show?
Why do you keep interrupting me, Errol?
Because the viewers want something upbeat.
How about something beat up?
Ranger Gord.
Red Green,
Yeah.
I thought I heard a voice. I hear lots of voices, but this time it's really you. Real live person.
Yeah.
Hey, can I touch you? Yeah, great, you're real life person.
So, Ranger Gord.
Yeah.
Guardian of the forest. How's it going, huh?
How's it going, huh? How's it going?
Oh. Okay.
No problem.
Good, that's great. I could come back another time, but this is not a good time for you.
No.
Okay.
Today's the birthday of my 13th year up here.
Oh.
Lucky 13th up.
Yeah, well, happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I made a cake out of bark and moss. You want this place?
Maybe later. You know. How do you keep track of the days up here, Gord?
Well, every day I'll get up and I'll eat a bowl of canned corn. And then I'll go over and I'll carve a notch into my tree.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be a tree, but I carved so many notches into it, it fell over. So I'll carve a notch into my log. And then, I'll listen to music. I like music. I got all the latest hits. I got Susie Cross, Lighthouse, Captain and Tennille. Good Snare, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
And,
Good
oh
call.
yeah, I got one of these things. These Rubik's boxes
Yeah,
things.
Rubik's Cube, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on this a lot. I'm pretty good at it. You know, I can solve one of these in just over a month. You beat that? I bet you I'm the fastest on the face of this earth.
Well, actually, Gord, there are some kids who can do these in about 10 seconds.
Mail call.
Oh, Uncle Ed, great. I hope you're in a good mood this week, because the letters are certainly of a controversial nature. I certainly don't want you to have like a heart attack or stroke or bowel disorder.
It's not really your worry, Harold. That just concerns me and the people behind me.
No problem, you're the boss. I'll just move right along. Okay, letter number 1. Dear Red the Possum Finger, that's yourself, of course. I've been watching your show for 10 weeks now and find it chauvinistic. Now, one of your guests has been a woman. Why are there no women on your show?
Well, Harold, we've been through this a few times, haven't we? I mean, we've invited, would you say, dozens of women on the show, and all we've gotten so far is a no thank you. And, well, I know a lot of women are not all that interested in outdoor sportsmanlike activities, but we are more than willing to have them cleaning fish or doing laundry in the river, and all we get is negative, negative, negative. So, don't blame me. It's not my fault. I'm not chauvinistic. We've done everything in our power to expand the show to include women. We did that feature on shopping for shoes, but nothing's working. I mean, the women just are not tuning in.
Well, perhaps maybe if we did something that was more in sync with women, like something with women's issues involved, perhaps then they might tune in. That's what I think. What do you think? Because that's what I think.
What kind of issues, Harold?
Well, okay, for example, an issue might be equal pay for equal work. There's an issue, just say.
Well, yeah, you can say that, but when a woman takes a man's job, she does a better job because she's, you know, trying to prove a point or something. So that's not equal work at all.
Right, that's very true, too. Okay, perhaps this next letter can shed some light on this situation, because it, too, is of the same nature due to the preparation work done by yours truly. Dear Red Green, what the hell do women want anyway? Signed, Confused. I think it's a man.
All right, well, here again, you know, you hate to generalize. In fact, I never generalize. But I think the problem stems from women being narrow-minded.
I don't think women are narrow-minded. I think you're narrow-minded. At least that's what I've absorbed from your dissertation thusly far.
Well, Harold, I don't think you could call me narrow-minded. I mean, I pride myself on being the exact opposite of narrow-minded.
Fat-headed? I could buy that. I could live with that.
This is Bill.
In keeping with Safety Week this week, Bill wanted to talk about fire safety. So he built a little fire there. Like, so just, you know, pretend that's a campfire. Yeah. He wanted to do this kind of like one of those films they show in the schools, you know, to show the kids, you know, what not to do and so on, without being real dangerous. So he wanted to pretend I was asleep. And he made that himself. Nice job, Bill. Nice. He thinks those are S's. And then he brought a little fake fire. God. Well, he wasn't talking about injury safety. He was talking about fire safety. He was trying to get that thing in there. And well, he just asked me to hold it between my legs, which I wasn't real excited about. And then with, oh yeah, this is the first thing you can do to put out a fire. Bill. A lot of pressure. We get a lot of pressure here up the lodge. So if you don't have a hose, what did he go now? What was it? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. That was a bucket of water, I hope. And this is some of our beach sand from Possum Lake. Oh, Bill. Hold it. Boy, that stuff on the contact lenses, let me tell you. Oh yeah, fires. Oh yeah, these things, I think that one has heavy charge in it. Kind of got away on them a bit there. Hang on, Bill, hang on. Okay. So we wouldn't recommend that one, especially when it's in Bill's hand. Now here's another, you know, put the fire, you know, jump on with a blanket. This is to smother the fire and just pack it right down and make sure no oxygen. Unfortunately, the edge of the blanket was getting into the real fire. So Bill went to get another blanket to smother that blanket. I think this one had been soaking in something or other. Yeah, that went up real good. Yeah. And then next thing you know, Bill had a bit of a surprise. Yeah. And I got the other fire extinguisher, but you know what's funny? You never think about reading the instructions on these things until you really get pressed for time, you know. Plus I had the French side, I think. But we got it.
That's what you're at in Canada.
I wanted to do anything to, put myself out for a friend or put a friend out for himself or whatever it was. I did not read far enough to see how you turn the extinguisher off, so I really had to use the whole canister on it. That wouldn't do any damage anyway.
Spray his ass in the fire extinguisher.
But I was really just trying to keep Bill's mind off the injury. Didn't work.
It is spring. Me and the boys spend the entire weekend bending the elbow, trying to pull start the damn lawnmower.
Okay, kids, I'll let you out. Okay, I'll let you out. You stand there? Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, glad you're here. Because it gets pretty lonely, especially at night.
No, what?
Can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No.
What about the moon and the stars and everything?
They just sit there. They don't talk. They don't like having a friend or anything. They don't say anything.
No, I guess the moon can't talk to you like a friend could, eh, Gordon?
No.
No.
They always speak German.
Oh.
I tried to learn German once. They sent away these. Well, in German station, they sent these back. What the heck are these? They don't fit my 8-track.
No. No, I guess they wouldn't. Well.
Those are VHS tapes.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. But we're
Here's on a TV.
Take care of yourself, eh?
Those are VHS tapes, Ranger Gold. I use those all the time.
You gotta see the sunset.
Yeah.
The sunset's great, okay? The sun will go down, and then if you yell and scream and beg, eventually 1,000 hours later it'll come up again. You gotta see that.
Next time I'll do that for sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm here Saturday. Why don't you come by Saturday? Okay, we'll have a barbecue and barbecue up some canned corn and beans, and then
All right.
we'll go look for my Rubik's box or something.
Well, we'll see.
Great, I look forward to it.
All right.
See you there.
Okay, take care of yourself. Bye-bye, Gordon.
See you Saturday.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
15 cent, okay?
We'll get back on that.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, if you need some twigs, help yourself, okay? I got plenty of twigs.
Yeah, all right.
As much as you want.
All right. Harold, has your dad had a chance to talk to you about, how your body's changing?
Oh, yeah. He says I'm a whole head taller than he was at my age.
Oh, I'm talking about puberty, Harold.
Oh, yeah, we learned all about that in school. How do you mean?
Well, I know now that you're going through puberty, your body, it can be a lot more fun.
In this part, I don't want to talk to this part. This part is gonna get muted. Sorry, but I have censor world. I don't like talk. I don't want to get into that crap. That crap is, Sorry, I'm muting this because I don't care. Because he's at least 18, 19 years old.
The forest. We're going to take a little break, and then we'll be right back with more about Safety Week.
We need more about Safety Week?
Well, you don't want to get injured, do you, Harold? We're up here at Jimmy McVeigh's place. He's working on this boat here. He's a postal worker, but this is his hobby. He's just gone to buy a propeller, and I think I think I hear him coming right now. Jimmy?
Oh, Michael.
How'd she go? Did you get the propeller all right?
Did I get the propeller?
Yeah.
I went down to the bloody marina to get the propeller, a thing I ordered a week ago.
Yeah.
And they had to send the whole bloody cone for it, and it's still not in 1 week. So what did I have to do? I bought this instead.
What the hell is that? That's a ceiling fan there, Jim.
This is a propeller. This is a propeller.
No, that's a ceiling fan.
I don't see one thing.
No, Jimmy, I don't think that will take the pressure, the stress. It's spinning at thousands of RPM. I don't think that's That's not going to work out, is it?
Of course it would work out. I mean,
Jimmy, she's wood, you know.
all the better, isn't it? I mean, she's wood. This is a boat. I mean, if you put a metal propeller on, the bloody thing comes off. She's going to sink like a stone. You put this on, this falls off. It's made out of wood. She's going to float. It can pick up the bits and fix it all over again.
Really?
I was talking to Tom, thinking of finding that actually.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but how are you going to mount this on here? You're going to just bolt that right onto the boat, or?
What I'm going to have to do is, as I said before, my forte.
Yes.
I improvise.
Oh.
And what I probably do here is I'll look around,
Look around, get
see
some-
if I can get a bit of metal, all right?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Let's watch the master builder and how he crafts things, just using his imagination. He's wandering around, looking at stuff, and let's see what
Right,
he can
how's
do.
this here?
Well, this.
Come on, get up. Can I figure I can get a bit of a tripod support out of this here? Look.
I don't think that's gonna.
What's that?
Well, that's the cameraman. That's his TV camera there.
No. That thing underneath the camera, that thing there.
Oh, that's a tripod. That's a tripod.
Is that made out of metal?
No,
Excuse me.
it's aluminum.
Jim, Jim. Oh, no, this is an exciting day. The first time in 6.5 years, Jimmy McVeigh's boat has a propeller. This is great.
Indeed. Yeah. Will you hold on to that wee minute, Red, will you?
No problem.
We're nearly there now, boy.
Yeah.
Give us a hammer.
No, Jim, you broke the hammer on the tripod.
Hammer. What's that? Give me that.
Us. Anyway, by the time we got everything into the lodge, all the safety equipment, we decided to have a fire drill. Because what we've done is we've got one of them smoke detectors that sounds like 55 seatbelt buzzers all going off at once. And we had put rope ladders up against everyone's bedroom window. And we had some of them safety lights, non-explosive things, and we got some automatic sprinkler system. And we hooked the whole works up into a computer that Moose Thompson had made out of an old clothes dryer control panel. So then what we done was we all went to bed and pretended we were asleep. Not the same bed. But, you know, after a couple of minutes of pretending to be asleep, some of the time we were asleep. And then, of course, the computer catches on fire, you know. But luckily now, Moose had put the unit under the cupboard where we keep all the cans of insect repellent. So as the fire got going, of course, they get hot and they start going off like hand grenades. I mean, it was like the Vietnam War, except it smelled better and there were no mosquitoes. And of course, that woke us all up. Everybody's running for safety. You know, old man Sedgwick broke his arm on the rope ladder. Moose Thompson sconed his head on the safety light. Stinky almost drowned from the sprinkler system, and of course, I slept through the whole thing. But the point is that now we know the system works, and now we all sleep a little easier. So, if my wife is watching, I'm coming right home after the show, and I'll walk the dog.
Uncle Red? Huh? You don't have a dog?
That's cold, Carol.
It's code.
Anyway, until next time, I'll got myself and Harold and my dog, and everybody else here at the lodge.
I know what it means. I'm not gonna tell you guys. Okay, I got enough to do another video.